Hey, my name is Scott Miller. This is my 2024 MEA Industry Awards Installer of the Year nomination submission for Top 50. I'm going to go through some questions and let's go ahead and get rolling.
Name, years of experience, and number of years at current location.
Okay. Again, my name is Scott Miller. I work here at Music in Motion in Boyne City, Michigan. I've been in the industry for 19 years professionally. Started back in 2004 at the Installer Institute, and today Music in Motion has been established for about 15 months now here in Boyne City, Michigan.
Biggest challenge or accomplishment, personal or professional, you've overcome in the past year.
Probably one of the biggest accomplishments I've gotten through in the last year was understanding how to be a driven technician that loves what he does, bleeds what he does, but manage that with a work-life balance. Today I'm happy to say that I have a great relationship with my family as well as my employment today, and that's an accomplishment in itself for those that don't know.
How coworkers or customers would describe you, and how do you influence the team and store culture?
You know, a lot of what I do because I love it, which brings a natural level of passion to what I do, which tends to speak in the background, and that passion is infectious. It creates excitement amongst my clients, and I think it creates excitement amongst my coworkers as well. So by leading through what I love to do and with passion, I think it's infectious amongst everybody I interact with.
A description of your installation and specialty and philosophy.
So my installation philosophy is pretty simplistic. I do everything in a textbook, correct fashion. Even if it takes longer, it doesn't matter. There's things that are done in these vehicles that the OEM does, and they spend countless dollars R&D in it and figuring it out. Who are we to change it, right? So we perform installation services today just like the dealership would regarding how we treat cables, run cables, and install components. My installation specialty, with all that being on the table, I think a specialty amongst myself is the fact that I will take a no-compromise approach amongst anything I'm doing. So that would probably be the highlight of the services I offer.
What you want customers to remember about the installation aspect of your service?
I want clients to remember that this was an experience that we both shared. I didn't pry money from their pockets. I simply offered what we do on a very high-end level. I shared the capabilities and the extent of the work that we're capable of doing today. And when clients feel that that's what they want, most of our clients, they want it, they don't need it. And so we emphasize that. We create a lifestyle culture around here regarding what we install. And I want clients to remember that and come back and make recommendations to others that it was that easy and comfortable.
Name industry professionals and or experiences that have had influence on you and your career.
So in the first video edit I did, this took forever to explain, but there's a lot of guys, right? There's a lot of guys and women even in this industry that push what we do. And so influences on me, some direct guys that are influencing me. I love seeing everything Curtis Whalen's doing from Pyramid Customs on Instagram. The gram kills me. Nubs, Justin Marks, for those that don't know, that dude's a beast. I am so driven watching the things he's doing, so Brian Mitchell, that guy, when we talk about involvement in an Installer of the Year position, that guy's been bleeding car stereo competition, the work, everything we do. If you can't be driven following guys like that, then you probably shouldn't be doing this. So,
why should you be part of the top 50 installers?
So this question doesn't get easier anytime it's asked, but I should be a member of the top 50 list for the simple fact that I lead when I'm a part of this industry. I get in front of a team, I get in front of my clients, and leading by example, using correct practices and integrity. Those things, we need a spokesperson that's going to run this industry with integrity and create further character regarding the work we do. To separate ourselves from a DIY, we have to have a platform and a standard that no other offer, and that's what I provide.
Hi, my name is Joshua King, and I second Scott Miller as Installer of the Year. I've known Scott for about 2 years now, and he's always been great at helping me, no matter if he was busy or if he was on his off day. doing nothing, chilling at home. Scott has been amazing at being able to show me, even if he's not in the building that I'm in. He likes to push people. Like, one of the things I like most about Scott, he can see potential in anybody, even if they don't see potential in themselves. I've been an installer at Best Buy for almost 2 years now, and I just can't wait to get on Scott's level. I know that everything comes within time, and he just constantly motivates me and say, hey, Josh, you're almost there. You're getting at it. And I show him my work. He's like, dang, this looks a lot better than what it used to 6 months ago. So I really value and cherish that from Scott, and I like to see him succeed. And hopefully this nomination will do that and give him that push up. And I really am thankful for Scott being in my life. Thank you, and have a great day.
Action.
Don't touch my toe. All right, come on in, guys. So this is our work area here, where all of our services are performed for Music in Motion. We do have 3 buildings on this compound, but this is ours specifically. Again, this is where all of our interior design is done, our basic services, our marine services, anything we do here. Quick breakdown regarding our tooling. I mean, we're not much different than others. So general toolbox here has got all of our mechanics tools in it for breaking a vehicle down, our audio test equipment. I mean, things like our oscilloscopes, our phase checkers, our tuning discs, our everything, RTAs, our everything. So goodies in there. We have a roll cart that we bring to the vehicle with us. We do tend to be modular. We are one man in this big space, so being modular is very important to us. We break our stations down. Our stations kind of talk about the process of our sound treatment, speaker prep. I mean, the whole shebang. So again, we're not very different than most traditional car stereo stores in that respect. It's just the service we provide. The tools don't change, service does. So, but let's keep walking. So, dry erase boards, you'll find dry erase boards through our space. I vomit on dry erase boards to keep myself organized. They look like chaos, but in my head it's controlled chaos. So, this side of the shop, we have a couple parts carts. These are modular as well. We take these to the vehicles. There's 2 of them. We have dust covers over top of them just to keep the parts safe and secure just from any of the elements and stuff. So while a vehicle's broken down, I mean, we're talking door panels, seats, hardware bags. I mean, we index everything when it comes out of the vehicle. I mean, again, just like everyone else. So it's other people's goodies. We respect them. So we have an island here. The island is just kind of an overflow. When parts come out of our upholstery studio, which we'll show you here momentarily, they get assembled on this table. When they're finished, they stay pretty on this table until I install them. Basically, yeah, it's just kind of the overflow from our rooms here. But let's go ahead and step into what we got. These 3 spaces are kind of how we break down some of the process. This is our fabrication room. In the fabrication room here, this is where most of the rough work is done. So drop reels, power, material storage for all of our laserable goods, our plastics. We have some general templates, some mobile solution templates. We tend to use a lot of the arcs and circles. Beyond that, we're creating our own templates on our laser. Drill press, router stations. Everything's on dust collection here, as it should be. We did plumb all the dust collection. I mean, God, we built these whole facilities out, like all 3 of them in the last year, so I tell you never into these buildings. But yeah, really cool space. We built these spaces with flow in mind. You know, we wanted efficiency through the process. Again, we are a one-man show, so we rely on our tooling, our CNC, our saw stop. I mean, we rely on that stuff just to be efficient as a small staff. So, again, another dry erase board. Cleared that one out, you didn't need to see what was on it. Next room we have here, this is our laser room and our design studio. So, if we have clients up in this space, this is where we're going to sit with clients and do basic consults. We'll show CAD drawings, CAM drawings. We are getting into 3D scanning towards the tail end of the year here, so we're growing our automation process. Machining these parts is a slightly different process than what we're all familiar with in the past, but it's the most professional approach that we can take to these vehicles. So. Last but not least, we do have an upholstery studio here, so I am still upholstering everything that we fabricate. We don't actually run a sewing machine in here. However, it's just a clean room for all of our upholstery stuff. So we do have vinyl, leather, carpet samples, things of that nature. Got a dashboard in here. We're getting ready to look at some modifications, so just brought it into the clean room to get it out of the space. And then closet here just is our dust collection, our compressor, our janitorial stuff. We do that too. So, but yeah, just all the goodies. So this is Music in Motion. We'll wrap up our walkthrough. I want to say thank you again. Best of luck to all the candidates. There's always loads of talent in this pool, and so we're happy to be a part of that. And yeah, let's get into some stills of the work, and we'll show you guys what we really do.